So today the announcement's gone out on Good Girl regarding Grace on YouTube. So I've just got it to show her in the bungalow, and I've got the cats inside the bungalow with me. It's a right tip in here, but obviously we've got to start organising it, making it livable. I'm just piling one little pile of stuff into a corner, onto another, and everything else like that. But you know, it is what it is. The cats have got to get me, and Chief's happy. You can see she's up on top of her cupboard and talking away, aren't you? Hey, you happy girl, aren't you? Yeah, you happy girl. Yeah, you happy girl. You're coming on my shoulder. Careful. Oh God, there you go. You're using me to get down, aren't you? You're using me to get down. You're coming back up. Up then. Up. Up. Yes. Chief up. Up. You coming up? Oh, she'll jump up when I'm not looking. So yeah, a bit hot at the moment because I just said just got the shower. So letting Spirit have a look around. Obviously they're loving it because it's a mess everywhere, and they can explore in all the boxes and there's junk and find all sorts of dead whatevers. I did a bit of a clean up and tidy up in the kitchen the other day, but it needs a good scrub down. Obviously there's been fly muck and everything in here. It's absolutely awful, really, to be honest. So yeah, so we're in here today, like I say, and just allowing them to have a look around and get used to it, because obviously they're going to spend time in here, as for Spirit. So just put the little tray in the wet room, in the bathroom, so he knows where that is. Got no food brought in here or anything yet. Just looked at the lorry just to, like I say, I just need to get my heads and thoughts gathered and come and spend time in here and not be scared of his bungalow, and you know, actually come and sit and spend time in it. I'm just going to sit on the settee a minute. So yeah, it's like a new chapter. So obviously if I can get, it's a bit bright in it. Obviously if I can get this bungalow a little bit organised, we can come in here, then obviously I can empty the lorry out bit by bit, and just get all the bits out I want to keep and put in the next van and everything. And then that can go down to the Overlander with less junk in, basically, just enough for us to sort of live in and go down so people can walk around it and sort of plan what they want to do and if they've got any interest or anything. So I'm feeling a bit happier mentally now. Now I've sort of accepted that it's okay, and I've got some backing and people understand what I'm going through and agree that it's the right thing to do, especially because it's so dangerous being that emotional, that anxious over Grace. And I just have to run with it now. So yeah, even if I've got to get rid of her first, and obviously they have to come and get her from the bungalow because I've got to get me and the cats back here. But if I've got to sell Grace first, and then get the funds, and then I don't know how I'm going to get to see any vehicles, but I've always bought vehicles by getting people to deliver them, or go and take the train or something to go see them, whatever, and just buy them blind. But hopefully I'll get a bit more help regarding that, and I can call upon more people to help me regarding that. But yeah, feeling a bit better. Like I say, I mean, obviously I really need to get like a van or camper van or something. I mean, I think a van might be easier because I can obviously convert it to make it work for the cats. But that said, if we can get a cheap looking van that, it's not got MOT on it, I don't really care. It's like dragging bits behind it. There are actually some vehicles within budget out there. I mean, it's like if I get a van, then I need to put windows in it because the cats want to see out. If I get a minibus, and obviously that's easier, but then obviously everybody can see in, but the cats can see out. I love the idea of the taxis. There's some nice Peugeot taxis, old, no, but they're high mileage. But if it's only just for the year, then that's okay, and it means we can drive around quite okay, and just convert it into a little camper. But I am also concerned about the fact how much I need the toilet, how much I need to get to that, and the Spirit, you're right, and the loo bucket and everything. So again, probably a van's going to be a lot easier regarding that. Anyway, I'm waffling. I'm at least in the bungalow, and we'll try and get some work done, see how things go. So I have just tidied the lounge, so the cats are in here playing. It's the only room that's tidy. The bedroom is absolutely floor to ceiling. Oops, there's a junk and collectibles. But at least the cats have got a room to get used to. I've not been in here. This was actually full of all my storage, but I've just literally chucked it all in the bedroom. So there's plenty of settees in here. I can always sleep on if need be. But I just got to slowly work through it. So just getting used, letting Spirit get used to the room and coming in at the bungalow. Chief sort of sitting waiting at the door every morning now to come in here. Obviously she's used to being in here, living here with all the other cats and everything, so it's nothing strange to her. I've not been in to use these old settees yet since I bought them. But just gives a bit more space to play. I've got the door open and the lorry's outside with the door open too, so they can go outside in the garden and play and go out, and obviously they're loose. Mischief's got a tracker on, but Spirit hasn't, so I'm teaching him to come in and out the bungalow. Obviously if Grace is going, the home's going to be going, so they've got to learn to use the bungalow as a stopgap and sort of desensitise them a little bit off Grace, so that when the new vehicle comes they can learn to get used to that as well then. That's a new space. But I think they should be okay. The cats have managed it. And obviously I haven't neutered Spirit yet. I don't know if I'm doing that yet. I've got the funds yet. I'll have to use some of my funds later for that. Obviously right now I'm trying to find myself a vehicle. I've seen a few that I like, but again I can't do a swap or buy or anything, or sort myself out until Grace is gone. Anyway, we're just had a bit of time in here today, and also getting me used to being in the bungalow. Just sort of getting comfortable in here again. Obviously needs a lot of cleaning, a lot of tidying up and everything, but we'll manage. Hey, these two are happy playing with each other and enjoying each other. And in here, so it's all, there's a bowl of food and water in here, and it's all good association. I've just shut them out of the bedroom so they don't get hurt with all the pile of stuff that's piling on top of each other. So you can see Spirit's very well now, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, no issues at all. So at least we now know that when he's ill or hurt or anything, he will show it by looking down in the mouth and having third eyelid show him. So yeah, he's very happy. Still got an issue with having a bit of a runny tummy. He always has had that, so we may have to sort of just try a few foods out with him and see if we can find something that will settle. I mean, Mischief has got a very sensitive stomach as well, so we'll have to see if we can afford the expensive food again, and expensive, roly-poly, expensive biscuits. They do like eating just biscuits anyway, so if that's the way forward, that's the way forward. I've got to wait till it's cat food buy-in time yet before I do that, because obviously with a budget I can only buy the month's food at a time, and I've still got some left over to use. So anyway, and she looked lovely. Looks like she's on her own throne there, didn't she? Anyway, we're using the bungalow, and appreciate all the help and advice regarding Grace, but I will be much happier with a smaller vehicle. I know that, and obviously be more affordable as well going forward. For fingers crossed, anyway. Right, catch you later. Well, slowly moving in. They've had a little sleep in the lorry. Mischief's been for a walk for the last couple of days as well. 3 hours at a time, and then she comes back. And she's ready for a snooze and to check on me. Just got to try and clear a bed in here, which will be a bit of a challenge, but I've got a little settee here I'm used to sleeping on, and one of these recliner chairs, if need be. I've got to stop pulling more stuff out of the lorry yet, so I'm just going to get fuller in that bedroom before I start emptying it. At least if I can get the bathroom, kitchen and lounge in here organised and empty, so at least we can use it, and we'll just have to sort everything else out as we can. Hi guys, I thought I'd just quickly share a little bit of this with you. I was up at 6:30 this morning. I am trying to empty Grace. So at the moment I'm just taking bits off the walls and everything. I've put my mattress in the room. This is the spare one that's going with it. I'm going to keep my gesture drawers because obviously I want my money. I'll leave this and that for him. So I'm just slowly trying to sort of dismantle things. I'm going to take them down. And then I've got to start on the cat room. I've emptied the drawer under there, but obviously just all these bits I've got to carry in and out, and it's such hard work. Struggling to get them off the wall, but they are going with me. That tenner box, I'm not going to leave them behind. I've got to find a smaller screwdriver because the electric one's not undoing them. But it's going to look really nice and smart anyway when it's empty and a lot bigger. But yeah, I'm absolutely knackered. 2 hours in, and then I've got to try and find room for everything. I haven't even started in there yet. God help me. It's just fetching and carrying that's hard work. Mischief's off walking, Spirit's there lying on his blanket in the door. He's watched everything. He likes it in here. So I will obviously talk to you about the next vehicle, and this one is definitely gone. But yeah, it took forever to put this stuff up. Now I've got to take it all down again. I'm still at it. It's now 11:45, so I've been at it since 6:30 this morning. The back's empty. I can't get that rack off, but I've got the other ones off. That's the spare mattress. I've got my mattress, so obviously the cupboard's this unit staying. I've taken my cooker as I need it. That's the back. All I've got to do now is I've taken my leisure battery out and left, because I've got 2 leisure batteries in the bungalow. So I've left the 6 and all the split charger unit with that plug socket going through the wall into here. All that's left in here now to move is the desk out, bare the shavings, bare the pellets. All that's clear. I've got to get the cat wheel out and try and get that off, which is being stubborn. I'm going to leave that curtain pole for them, taking the others. But my God, I'm done in. Front's empty as well. All the canoe and everything's out. Paper it's waiting. Bentley's total's empty. So yeah, I just got to get this out now. So I have to get the drawers out one by one, and then the desk comes into 3 pieces. Pretty guarantee they're going to be here soon. But I'm trying. But at least all the help I need at the moment is with these last few bits. Oh dear, end of an era. Right, it's exactly 12 o'clock. I've just got to pick that rubbish up. Still haven't got that off yet. But everything else is out. Just the cat wheel to go. And we are done. Done it, I'm absolutely knackered. There we go. One empty Grace. It's been a good innings, hasn't it, eh? It has been a bit of a mess. But she did us proud. Heart of gold. Got to keep Mischief and Spirit out now. Because obviously they think it's their home. Oh dear. Right, got the wheel in. And this is what my lounge now looks like. I cannot move. Bedroom's floor to ceiling. This has got all the kitchen bits and my bed on the floor. This is how I'm going to be living at the moment. All this has to get back in to the next one. Before I even start about what's on in the bedroom. Spirit, you want to come in? It's raining. Come on, baby. Come on in, baby, you're coming in. Right, I've just got to get the one cat bed off the wall, but there we go. It's going to be farewell to Grace. Look at my dirty feet. I am presently on the floor in the kitchen, surrounded by bags and all sorts and rubbish, and the mattress on the floor, because this is where I'm going to have to sleep. I've had to shuffle forward because I've got cramp in my foot and it's been seizing up, so I had to push against the cupboard. And whilst I was doing so, this little munchkin decided to come and lie on my tummy and go to sleep. So I'm stuck half on half off the mattress on the floor. The lounge is absolutely full of stuff. The hallway's the only place that hasn't got anything in it really. Looks like I'll be living on the kitchen floor for the next few days. Oh dear, I can't find anything. Everything's in bags. I don't know what's in what bag. I've got lots of green carrier bags everywhere. Just all piled up. And bits all around the sides and surfaces. Oh dear. I don't know what I'm going to do. Hey Spirit, what do you think? I'm tired. I need a cat nap now. There we go, Grace is all ready to go, all up and loaded. There's the new owner, and there's the mate, and he is travelling with new furry friends, two beautiful Alsatians. So they're now in the front, they should have been in the back. There they are. So do you want to say who you are? Do you want to say who you are and what you're going to do with her?
Yeah, I'm Tim 50, new owner from Blackstall in Somerset. Yeah, my furry army. I'm going to be living in there with my furry army. Take it over from
Can hear very well over the engine.
Dogs, not cats now.
No cats now. And you're going to be living in Grace, aren't you? You can't hear him very well with the engine running, but there you go. There's the new residents of Grace.
There he is. And he's going to have a new name. Yeah. Lucky Robin after my father.
What's it called?
The Lucky Robin after my father.
The Lucky Robin after his dad. Oh, that's lovely. So yeah, he's very excited. He's all a bit as manic as me at the moment. We're all getting a bit emotional because obviously it's a big trip back to Bath and everything. But it's actually going back to my hometown, back to the Gloucestershire way. So it's so many synchronicities. So it's all a bit emotional, but we're saying farewell now. It's been a long day for them, so we just got to get them out of here. So obviously I want to make sure they're on the channel, and obviously wish them all well. And there she goes. Got to learn to drive her and get used to her. Bye bye, Grace. Morning everybody. Sorry, it's a bit of state of me. It's at the bungalow, day one. Just got up, had a bit of a struggle through the night. Obviously I spent a good 6 hours emptying Grace yesterday, and she was old, she did go off, as you can see, and my legs are killing me. I've had cramps and seizures all through the night. I was obviously lying on the floor on the mattress in the kitchen. It's the only place I really had to sleep, and I was having to sort of keep pushing my feet up against the cupboards. And then I realised in the night, because obviously I've got to get up to the loo in the night a lot with all my issues, I then found I couldn't get off the mattress on the floor and up into the loo. It's too far on the floor because I'm obviously not fit enough and strong enough to get up the floor. So I went and then I had to go and make way to one of the settees and lie on the settee last night, which was fairly successful. I did get some sleep. Cats are okay, they're running around, they've just come out. Mischievous ever has woken me up. They get the harnesses on. Obviously there's no lorry there, so there's nowhere for Spirit to run into, so I'm hoping he will run into the bungalow. Yes, you're a good boy. I'm letting them both free run and enjoy some time. Let's have a look, see if we can find any of them. So, Spirit's over there, chasing flies and butterflies. Yeah, and climbing trees. He hasn't quite further than that. What are you doing up there? What are you doing? And Mischief's here with me. Just having a bit of a nosy. And you're a good girl. She's happy. She's obviously used to the bungalow, and she's sort of running around. And I've just literally got the window open here and the door open, and she's running around in one out the other, and playing. They're playing together nicely. Really happy playing together nicely. See if we can get a bit of that on there. There you go. They've really bonded nicely together now, and it's good for her to have that playmate, and so nice to see. But obviously she will sort of get him into trouble, and he will follow her down the road and everything, but hopefully he won't go too far. Again, I've got to trust and let him learn, and realise where everything is. Obviously I'm desperate to get the next vehicle here, who's called Hope, to get them acclimatised and accustomed to it, but it's going to be a bit more difficult because there's no side door on it. There's only like the passenger door to get in and out, and the ramp, the rear bit. So it's going to sort of, I've got to have it, and I was just seeing Mischief run across the road really fast. Fortunately there's no cars about at the moment. yes, obviously I've got to get in and figure out where things are going to go, where the wheel's going to go, where bed's going to go, where furniture's going to go, where if they're going to have a separate travelling space or not, that's near to the cab or not. You know, it's all these things to figure out. I will be putting obviously pictures of it and all about it when I go see it, because it's not actually mine yet, even though it's reserved for me. I don't want to sort of jinx it and obviously keep you all in suspense at the moment. But as I've put on Facebook is because of my insurance, I can't get cars and that, because I've had a fault and no fault accidents. My insurance is just ridiculous prices, and I've always struggled to be able to sort of afford the insurance. And the horse box for Grace was doing really well. I could afford it before. That same thing has happened again. I was offered a car in return for alongside a bit of sort of part exchange with Grace, and I couldn't get insured. It was ridiculous prices, not amongst my budget that I've got left at the moment. So the only way I can go forward is to go with some sort of horse boxy type vehicle, to try and so I can insure it under a horse box. Not actually, it is, but it's not. If you see what I mean, you'll see that from watching Spirit, he just followed her across the road, just watching the cats at the corner of my eyes. I'm doing this, yeah. So yeah, it is what it is. But I mean, I'm going to be buying over. I haven't even tried to get insurance yet, but if I'm going to pay a lot of money for insurance, I'd rather have the bigger vehicle and have the space rather than, you know, the little car that I can't do anything with. So it would be what it would be. You know, I'll adjust all my outgoings and everything. We've got a staff to pay this insurance if it's gone up or anything. So yeah, so I'll keep you updated. Like I say, right now the bungalow's absolutely full of boxes and packages and furniture, and I can't hardly move at all. This is how we've got to live at the moment. Ian's going to take me to see Hope next week, and hopefully we'll be bringing her back that day. She's MOT till January, so a couple more months sort of playing time with them than Grace gave me. And if I'm comfortable driving her, which is the whole reason why I've got her. She's lower to the floor. She's six foot shorter than Grace, but lower to the floor, sort of a leg in each corner sort of thing. So even though she's as tall, the shape's different and everything like that. So I'm hoping that it's going to be more like driving a van or a motorhome than the top heavy horse box that Grace was. Yes, she's still just as wide, so I've still got to sort of cope with driving on the roads like that and up and down the hills, but she's actually a 6-tonner, so I can actually now go down the roads that are restricted to 7.5 tonnes. So if there's no roads restricted to me, which will obviously help me get to more places, hopefully away from the laybys and that, but not necessarily get me to the smaller places that I want to go to. But obviously I've still got to learn to be confident, so I'm not running away from that and the fears I've got, but at least I will hopefully be able to sort of go in and park in places that I couldn't do before, and explore a little bit more than I couldn't do before, if she drives okay. Right, so I'll keep you updated and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye for now. I don't know if you can see her, but she's on her morning walk down there underneath the white car. I know her tracker goes off that way. I never know where she goes, but she just goes over there, rolls in the road in the sunshine, and has a little walk around her territory, and then she'll eventually come back and check on me. She's very good. She don't go away for long, so I'm allowing her to do that. And Spirit did follow her to the end of the road and has now come back, so that's good. At least he's sort of wanting to stay where he feels safe. And obviously there's no lorry, like I say, to put him in. I have an empty space then at the moment, so hopefully he'll stay near me or go in the bungalow if he's worried now. Just get used to that as well until Hope arrives. I saw Spirit run down the garden. Look, you see mischief look in the neighbour's entrance, so that's now Spirit up on the path, because this is our bit here, look. So hopefully he'll stay on the path just outside that bit there they like to go on. But I'm going to have to trust them. I've got to teach him that he can come back here, and this is a bungalow he can go back to. But also he's a youngster and he wants to explore. And hopefully the cars will stop for them, because they don't stop for the bloody cars. You know, but it is what it is. The cats at the end of the day. And the whole point is to let them have some freedom as much as possible. Come on, baby! Chief, what you got? Lucy's got a mouse or anything. She's eating something. You can see he's having a little look and then he'll hopefully come back. Time will tell. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. That's what we found out in my life. Spirit's finally managed to get up the tree. Cheetah's gone up after him. He's got to figure out to get down. Good girl, Chi-Chi. Now is he going to get down again is the question. If he goes up, I can't get him down. Because I'm not climbing up after him. What are you doing up there? Come on, down you get. What are you doing? What are you doing up there? Are you stuck now? Come on. Are you stuck? What are you going to do now? Hey? What are you going to do now? Come here. Come on then. What are you doing up there? Hey? What are you doing up there? You jump? Got to be brave and you got to jump. Come here. Come on, on to mummy. On to mummy. On to mummy. There we go. And down you go. Good boy. You silly thing.